To those. I think it's Gogeta, Erica. I'm sure Waffle has got something to say. He always does. And I promise, Troy, you're waiting so patiently over here, but I promise we are doing this to gear up the plat. So as long as you're okay with answering these next three hands and then rolling into it, I'm okay with that. All right, we got a thumbs up. I didn't mute you, right? You can actually speak. Okay, I just want to
No,
make
I'm
sure we're
here.
not doing. Okay, just
I'm
making
here.
sure we're not doing sign language again because I just muted everybody. So yo, my boy Gogeta on 85 different platforms. What is up? Oh, is he trolling me? Yo, Gogeta. Yo, hey, psst, hey, hey.
Shout out to everybody in the space today. Just so you guys know, I came up here to let you guys know you guys are right now live on Xenon.
What's good, Xenon? Hello.
My Zeeples, my Zeeples. All right, that's cool. Okay, I think Goji just wanted to get a shout out. He's one of the few that have sort of figured out the way how to do the spaces on the thing. I tried it and it's been an audio nightmare for me, but I'll just leave it up to the professionals. So I'm glad you got this streaming right now.
There's a little bit of issues, but there's a
Web
little bit of
three.
issues with the audio, I guess. But yeah, we're live. We're live, boys.
Hey, it's Web three. We always got issues, but we're always all trying to figure it out together. So that's just the way it is, baby. That's just the way it is. But babes in Cryptoland, I've seen you streaming. I'm glad to see you had streamed again the other day. It's been a while. Glad to see you on the platform. I recognize the face. How are you doing today?
Hello, hello. Good morning, GM everybody. What's up, Ramen? Ramen, yeah, I streamed for the first time last week and you immediately jumped in and we played Bushi together and it was a lot of fun. And yeah, and you gave me a tip too, and I appreciate that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I've been streaming for like 30 minutes and I already made a friend and supporting me and everything like that, so I really appreciate that. And yeah, kind of like Jen Kieran, who I've known in this space for a while as well, and who I definitely appreciate and respect a lot. I'm jumping on board as well. I really wanted to give you guys flowers. Troy, it's really nice to talk with you. Have to give a shout out to Navi, who's in the listener space down there, who connected me with Zachary and Dre, who I met at 3XP, and I did a little interview with them, which will be dropping soon. So I'm super, super excited about that. Shout out to Lord Waffle as well, Doug, like everybody in the audience right now, like y'all are definitely helping to support Xenon and what they're building. And I think it's really important. There's a lot of toxicity in the space right now, but I don't really feel that in gaming. I feel like we're like really building something amazing. We're supporting each other, and that's the space that I want to be in. And that's who and where I am putting all of my energy in right now, is the good vibes in the building and progressing and learning and everything like that. So yeah, I wanted to give you guys a shout out. And everybody who I didn't mention, I love you too. I just, don't want to take up all the airspace naming everybody in the space right now. But I'm also going to check out Magic Craft too. I'm excited. Professor or Prof, I'll call you that as well. You're like, hey, jump in and play it. It's free. Give it a shot. And I didn't realize that I could play it right now. I thought that you guys were in like a closed alpha or something, and so now that I realize that everybody can play right now, like I'm definitely gonna try it out. It looks fun. So yeah, I just shout out to Xenon for giving us all a platform, and I'm looking forward to the bright future that you guys have, and I'm looking forward to support you as you are helping to support all of us Web3 content creators. So much love and flowers to all. Love you guys.
Hey, the hype is real today. Troy, my bad. It looks like you were going to say something. Go ahead,
I was
fam.
just saying that was incredibly nice, and thank you. And we look forward to supporting you also. Like, that was awesome. Thank you.
Yo, the love is real in here. This is almost like when we were at all-time highs in NFTs and crypto. I haven't felt that feeling in a while. I like this. This is all positive. We almost forgot about the bear market. Anyway, appreciate that. Babes, Cryptoland, Erica, pleasure to have you. Pleasure to see you, and looking forward to more content from you on the platform. My boy, Lord Waffles with layered alpha, not only on stream with cool plugins and plays, but I think one of the most notorious, longest lasting streamers on the plat, my friend. And then we've got D Hype, and I swear we are going to get started on this show. This has been like 40 minutes of flowers, but I'm okay with that. But yo, Lord Waffle, my guy, what is up, my friend? How are we
Yeah,
doing?
what's up, everyone? My name is Lord Waffle. I hope it's working. My first time on Space and Twitter, but yes, I'm actually from Tito Network. It was like a Web3 streaming platform, but now I'm actually 100% dedicated to Xenon. Things is really awesome with Xenon. It's a family, it's a friend. Everyone actually are really friendship over there. Everyone is ready to help out. I released recent videos to helping other streamer actually use cross-platforming. You should go on my profile into Xenon to check it what it is, but it's overlay compatible with all the cross-platform. Twitch, Kick, etc., is compatible with Xenon if you actually want to have one chat in the one place. I want to say thank you so much for Troy for having a good conversation. He's actually a really good guy. I had a chance to having a stream deck from him from a giveaway. I was winning one giveaway yet in Xenon, and am I about to break the statistic on the previous giveaway with the awesome stats? I'm actually non-stop streaming, probably streaming after this one. But yeah, I'm actually streaming like 8 hours strike more. I seen lots of people and new people coming in on Xenon recently in my stream, and it was really awesome how I grow over there. I never thought Web3 is really powerful as it is right now. But I want to say thank you so much, everyone, to check out the episode 2 of Ramen. He does really a great episode in the first one. It's actually really awesome. I can't wait to hearing Tor. I can't wait for hearing everybody's ear. I want to shoot out like everyone actually streaming on Xenon. If you're not streaming on Xenon, go ahead. No wait. It's actually really the time to streaming over there. It's really stable. I actually use LivePeer as a multi streaming. It's really stable. So transcoder over LivePeer is really awesome. So that's the much time I have for you because I want to jump in on stream right now and to actually killing the statistic. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Waffle. It looks like we had one last speaker, D Hype, obviously the guy, producer, crazy personality, Twitter spaces, seen all over the place. And then we're going to roll into the show with Troy, talk a little bit about Xenon, talking about how we're going to get paid on that, been paid to stream, a little bit about the new features, everything into that. Then we're going to roll back into Catalyst Guild, what you can do to help and onboard, not only with themselves. And again, I'm not paid by anybody here. I would like to, but I'm not paid by anybody. I'm just really passionate about the space, what you can do to come check out some of the games. If you need any help, their Discord is always open. Clouds is always an open extended arm. We're going to get into that. We're going to get a little streamer promo action where we'll do, little quick 1 minute highlights from all those that are in here so we can promote your stream because you never know, right? What you stream, you might find some interest, you might find some buddies to stream on the platform. And then we're going to get into the games and tournaments section of our show. At the end of the show, we're going to be talking and interviewing with Magic Craft, also talking with Dave. Representing Victory Point down there, the games that are coming up, contests that are coming out, and all of that good stuff. So listen again, you can't drop credits inside of a Twitter space, but you can retweet, tag a friend, find people that are interested, looking for people that are trying to expand their reach, visibility, or Web3 degens who didn't know that there was a Web3 streaming platform. So please, that's all I ask of this is if you can tag and retweet a couple of friends. If we're in here, we've got quite an assembly of some content creators in here. But I'm going to pass the mic over to D Hype, and then we're going to roll right into Xenon and start talking a little bit about that. But D Hype, glad to have you here, fam. It's been a while since I've seen you in spaces. How are we doing today?
What's up, bro? Man, let me tell you, I opened my phone this morning and I saw you guys all hanging out in here, and I was like, what the heck is going on, man? I see Eric in here. She's like streaming these games. People are doing all kinds of things, man. It's completely off the rocker. Jim Curran's in here. Like what? Like who? No one lit the bat signal for me. I'm just like, what the heck, man? I'm like, I should be here. Thank goodness I randomly came across it. I'm blaming Erica for that from Babe's Crypto Land. That's all her fault. But yeah, dude, it's getting serious right now because Web3 people are waking up and they're realizing that gaming is the thing to do because it brings community, it gives you something to do, it gives you something to rally around. And I don't know if anybody's aware of it, but I've been doing streaming and I've been doing not just streaming, but mega streams, the biggest Web3 mega stream YouTube show of all time. Erica's been on it. We had Crypto Stash this week, J Chains, all kinds of people coming on it and stuff. You know, it's really good times. We talk about gaming. We talk about real life things like our hot dogs a sandwich. And it's a lot of fun, man. I've turned it into a game show where people win prizes, panelists win prizes, the audience gets to vote on things. That's what it's all about, is having fun. And then we play a little bit of Dragon's Crossing, the game I work with, which is a lot of fun. And it's really good stuff, man. So I've been streaming that, and I was not aware of the Xenon streaming platform, but now I am, and I'm looking at it on my computer, and I'm looking at all the things you're doing, and this is really exciting and super cool. And yeah, dude, I'm about to go to a really badass pool party with my DJ friends and stuff, and now you're like distracting me with all of this like sexy gaming streaming talk, ramen. And Troy, it sounds like you work with Xenon. This is super super cool. I want to check this out and know more about what is going on. So I'm really looking forward to checking this out. And everybody in the room, man, this is what it's all about, Web3 gaming and the Web3 community. Like, dude, we need, I don't want to say the words like that other people use, like influencers and stuff, but like I'm gonna tell you right now, I stay away from things like coins and all the typical shilly stuff in Web3. I want to have a legit cool, dope game to play and cool friends and cool, awesome communities and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, where it feels really good. So let's all be part of that, man, because it's cool to see all these people in the room that I know and people that I recognize down here in the space too, and new friends to make. So thank you for having this, and thank you, Troy, if you're part of Xenon, and I want to know more about this. So thanks so much.
I also want to jump in and just give a shout out to this community. I mean, this is also my first time hearing about Xenon, and kind of actually also the first time I'm just seeing how many awesome like content creators there are here. And I think Web3 has this tendency to like really hype up visions and just start building in the background for a long time. But Xenon seems like they've just like, shipped features and just launched, and I think that's like present in this community and the momentum that you guys have. So yeah, shout out to this community for like just shipping and getting it done and like moving quickly.
Troy, it sounds like you're doing something right over there.
Definitely trying and appreciate everything, guys. That's awesome feedback. Look forward to seeing everyone's stream.
And Dive, just so you know that there you can actually get the Xenon app and you can actually stream your really cool badass pool party from your phone. I mean, I'm just saying that would be a cool first stream.
Look,
I'm not.
I'm gonna
Wait,
take
you can
advantage
stream
of
from your phone?
yeah, there's
Yeah,
an
so
app.
there's
Yeah, they've got a mobile app.
yeah
Oh, wow.
there's a broadcast mobile app, but just a quick heads up on that. If you do want to do that, you need to set up a profile on the website, like through your like PC Mac first, and then you have to connect your phone to it. Because it's all Web3, we have to do like some, some
Is
wrangling
it all
to make it
wallet
work
stuff?
perfect.
Is it all wallet
Yeah,
login?
like there's certain little wallet stuff we have to do, but it's pretty seamless. Like you just have to scan a QR code with the app.
You guys are pushing my buttons. Of course, I want to live stream a pool party or whatever. So you know what I'm saying? That's what I was built to do. So I got to figure all this out now. And I only show up in places if I could cause some kind of disruption, in a good way.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Well,
Just
listen,
don't drop it
holy
in the
shit.
pool.
Yeah, don't drop it in the pool. Put it in a Ziploc bag or something cool like that. You got to protect yourself at all costs. The
Bro,
phone is the lifeline.
my iPhone is waterproof, bro.
Is it party proof though? And that's the question that you have to ask yourself. Is it party proof?
Yo, if you anybody here ever met me in real life, I'm everything proof, bro. I walk around in a fur coat in 100-degree weather with lights and photography equipment and anything you can imagine, bro, just pops out. It's like bam, 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 super professional. You don't even know what's happening. Next thing you know, you're all over Instagram. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm everything proof. Don't even worry about
Hey, that's what I like to hear. That's what I looks like. Hey, looks like our boy Jay from Metagoons, my guild down there showed up. Good to see you down there. But listen, we have got 49 minutes of flowers put in today. I'm sure Troy's head is getting so big that he won't be able to walk through spaces because the ego has inflated himself beyond the past point of entry to get in. So let's go ahead. We're going to roll into this show. I see that there are some new people in here, a lot of content creators that are already on Xenon. But for those of you who don't really know what Xenon is, how it started, what the hell is Xenon? It sounds like a cool like sci-fi movie that's going to be coming out. Troy, if we can just kind of get a quick introduction on why the hell Xenon? Why did Xenon start? And why a Web3 streaming platform? And kind of like its inception, like how it all began.
Yeah, so Xenon came out of it was something that I had been kind of like thinking about for a while, and I'd watched other streaming systems come out that were Web3 based. I wasn't super impressed by them because I thought they kind of dealt with a lot of Ponzonomics, and I was like, there's a lot of better ways that this can be done so that streamers and fans can like share in the same system. And I just thought we could do it better. And all we had to do was deliver the correct features and like the setup. And that's where it came from. There was also a large need for the layer twos to show themselves, like to actually be viable. And so Waffle kind of alluded to this a little earlier, but like the back end of what Xenon like uses for transcoding, which is what like all the streams go through, we use a system called LivePeer. And when they moved to layer two, it was like, okay, let's check the economics on this. Is this viable? And we started like kind of testing it, and it looked like it was good. We had like a little MVP going, and at that point, it was like, okay, this is working. This makes sense. It economically makes sense. And then I went out and raised funding for it, which is where we are now.
So, so tell us a little bit about that because, for myself and a lot of others, I know like Waffle has had some experience with that. When you talk about economically and, compared to, AWS, Azure, and some of the other major platforms that are out there, I mean, what kind of advantages would you say or competitive differentiators would you say that LivePeer has not only over, traditional services like that, but in terms of like stability, bit rate
Totally.
capability, and things like that?
Yeah. Okay. So from an economic standpoint, the biggest issue of trying to run a full-on streaming system on layer one was actually paying the gas costs, right? Because our backend has to pay the protocol of LivePeer. On layer one, it just was so astronomical, especially as more users came onto the protocol on ETH mainnet. It just was like, you're talking like huge numbers at scale. And so our whole thing was like LivePeer advertises themselves as like, I think it's like 30 cents on the dollar compared to AWS for transcoding. Um, at on a layer two, our costs of operation goes way down, and that means that we can then turn that back over to the creators, and that our payouts can actually stay at a very like level rate, which is where like if you look at like I know there's a big conversation right now around like Kick and if they're sustainable, who they use for their transcoding, is it being subsidized by Stake.com, all that stuff. Um, we don't have those issues for a couple reasons. One, we use LivePeer, and the other one is we're actually based down. The company itself is actually based in Puerto Rico, and the company has a grant with the Puerto Rican government that allows us to have a really low tax on our corporate spend. And so because these two things allow us to actually continue to return value back to the creators without having to cover costs for our overhead. When it comes down to like bit rate, and the technical like aspects of everything in the live peer, like it works exactly the same as any other place, right? Like if you're connecting to AWS through RTMP, like we have the exact